Pound for pound. Every time we come around, you know we shutting it down. 15 rounds of boxing, we here now. You want the rest of that? Then holla at Mr. Bar for bar, pound for pound. You hear me? Holla at Canvas and the Luminous Lifestyle. Yo, Paul. My man Kev holla, Paul on the beats. This is what we do. Four Corners Boxing. It's music. It's sports. It's fashion. It's film. It's Alfonso Blue behind that shit like shh, 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 shh. Shout out to the 40. You hear me? James and Just up there and Rob's nerd. BX shit, man. BX shit. So yeah, got Big Mo, the heavyweight champ. You know what I'm saying?
Over in New Orleans right now.
Celebrating that birthday.
Yola eating that gumbo.
Happy birthday.
A jambalaya.
Sister Jen celebrating with her man. Yeah, she take care of the heavyweight champ and she send them back to us and we bring it all to you. Fellas, y'all know what it is and who it did, what we doing and where we at.
Yes, sir.
Four Corners Boxing.
What up, though?
Try to talk our talk, you know what I'm saying? Because we walk that walk. Because they no need to tell them we the type that really do it. We just get it done and put it in your face. You feel me? If y'all feeling froggy, then rip it. You heard we dogs, so we bark. Ninja, you heard? Get at me. Fellas, what it do? How we doing? I see you got some. Y'all got some.
I got some.
You know what I mean?
I got that C. Me and Uno got that C.
You heard? 168, 175, 175, 168. Where you at?
I'm probably 175.
154. 154.
Yeah.
60.
I got the lightweight championships. Oh man, listen, 15 rounds of boxing, Four Corners Boxing. We always bringing it to you live and direct. Check it out, man. We are powered by us. We chopping it up. We bringing y'all something new. Fonzo Blue gonna make this shit drop fire. We gonna talk the talk, you know what I'm saying? Talk our shit. Let's talk about it. For real, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Man on Man is here. Mr. Bar for Bar is here. And you know, fight night to the X. We do this shit city to state to state live from Bronx, New York right now. We got a big fight week coming up.
Corners.
We got some good fights tonight.
Yeah.
It is Saturday night. Top Rank is cooking.
Yes.
Who else is cooking?
Queensberry.
Queensberry is cooking. We just saw China back.
Handle his business.
He look good.
Excuse me. So Top Rank was up early with Jennebeck, and then they back on tonight here in the state. Jennebeck was fighting that. Kazakhstan. Shout out to Kazakhstan. Shout out to Triple G, the Olympics. The Olympics, boxing stays in the Olympics. Triple G's like big time in Olympic boxing ambassador, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Triple G. That's his little man. Jennebeck won today. What round?
Fifth
round stoppage.
TKO.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jennebeck
He retains the WBO and IBF.
Oh, he don't got them D's.
He don't got
them
Lara has the A and Adonis has the C.
Dímelo y hacer.
Adonis Jennebeck?
Jennebeck against either one of them, I take. You know, more unification, closer to an undisputed. 60 is kind of dead, right?
It is dead. It is.
For the most part.
It's almost zombies.
But there is an upcoming fighter by the nickname of Diablo. Hernandez from Cuba.
Shout out to Big Rob.
Yes,
that's Rob's boy.
Yeah, he's
Rob's fighter.
He got this, like one of the regulars or interims, right? He got the BA. That means he's about to be mandatory soon for Lara then. Or he is. Lara, ¿qué pasa? Hacer, dime. Ese es tu
Lara had that belt for an eternity. I mean, Lada's not getting rid of that belt, man.
He makes one defense a year.
He's not getting rid of that belt. So
last seen stopping Danny Garcia in September, right?
Or Danny was seen stopping himself.
Yeah. Yo, I mean, first of all,
Diaz Swift for history, man.
Listen, man, shout out to Swift, but let's call it like it is, because that's what we do here. He did the fans dirt. He jerked the fans. No. X. No, X.
It wasn't.
Let's call it like it is.
He had no business at 160 from the get.
He had no business in the ring, period. He
like
didn't train for that fight. Listen, we know
he trained, bro.
We know
Danny trains.
We know Danny. Danny is a warrior. He embodies that Philly spirit. Whenever he's in that ring, win, lose, or draw. That wasn't Philly Danny.
That was not.
That was what?
It's an older Danny.
That was-
It's
Ferry
older
Danny.
Danny.
Ferry.
He's from
Danny.
Come on, man.
DFD.
DFD.
That's Ferry
Yo,
Danny.
DSG, I got your back. You hear me?
Nah, all love for Danny.
We love
I
Danny, man.
Shout
But
to Danny.
Cuba sent them packing, and who knows if we see Danny again, right?
Yeah.
But we know we need to see Cuba again, and against Adames, against Janibek, and against Cuba Hernandez.
Cuba,
Cualquiera.
Cuba.
Cualquiera, let's do it. I'm down to see the action. We down to see
Those
the
are all the
action.
fights.
You know what I'm saying?
All solid fights.
But let me ask you before we move on. If there's a fighter at 54 that you see they could perhaps move up to 160 and challenge for the title, which fighter would it be?
At 54, that can move up to 60.
54.
Get Sebastian from Dura up there, man. That big
Hell
boy.
yeah. Get
That
his
big
ass
boy is.
in.
That's what he does.
He needs to, he should.
54ers that could go to.
And they got enough dogs.
I can
They got
see-
enough sharks at 54.
I can see Virgil and Madrimov one day up there.
Definitely Virgil.
Yeah,
Definitely
definitely
Virgil.
Definitely Virgil.
Yeah.
He's gonna keep
It's a
going.
big dude.
It's a big
You
one.
know, they heavy. They bright, and Virgil's a big boy too. And Xander's out.
Congratulations once again. Can we do a face off? Let's go. I know over here.
Over here. Turn around.
He's
No,
like,
no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Xander's still 25
He's
years
still
old.
going.
That was a
Still
good
going.
one.
He'll go up
Xander-
to 68 at the end of his career if he fights.
I agree. So 160 is that
future
a
160.
destination. That is the future.
Future 160.
I think
yeah.
we see Virgil and at 160 down the line.
Yeah, that'll be tough.
Yeah, that'll be tough. I like to see it now.
Down the line.
I like
don't
to see
think
it.
right now.
I think, I mean,
Xander need like 2 more.
Maybe 3.
Yeah, he need, I think like 2.
and then those 3, while those 3 are going on, you're going to be saying, X, but he got to get a shot already. We got to see. No, the shot is now. 21 wins.
But the 3 that he's fighting X are worthy opponents. I'm talking
No,
about
that's good because of course you got to keep beating the gatekeepers and the other contenders. But no, 21-0, bro. He's ready.
No, he's ready now. No, I'm not saying the 3 that I mentioned.
Verge and him probably both gonna fight again this year, and they should be meaningful fights. It should be that because word is Xander's getting a shot.
Yeah, from do
Not
that.
to go off for y'all, but he's supposed to be getting a shot at Honduras. And Virgil has an interim.
Mm-hmm.
He got the interim, WBC. Okay, fight. Xander could fight for the title. Virgil could fight for another meaningful one.
So that's crazy.
And they're
Wait a
shaking.
minute. So we're
Close
talking
the
about
year.
Virgil and Xander about to be the mandatory for Fundora.
They both are.
Crazy.
They both are. But Xander's about to Vander might get the shot first.
Either the shot or Fundora vacates. Is one of the
And
other.
Virgil could go pick up another fight. You feel me?
Yeah.
A solid fight against Erickson Lubin or whoever type of shit.
He
You
just
feel me?
came off the Madrimov, so he
Yeah.
He's got 2 blockbuster back-to-back wins.
Bohachuk and then Madrimov.
Give Bohachuk a rematch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
I
wouldn't
think
mind.
I say let's see Bohachuk on Mortazaliev, man.
That's good too.
Bohachuk deserve a title shot, man.
And Mortazaliev deserves a meaningful defense.
Yeah.
Or unification. And unification ain't gonna happen. I see
Yeah,
that.
no one is eager to jump in the ring with boy.
Nah, nobody is.
Yo, that's that talk right there. You know, we talk about it. Everything. It goes from here to there. Just continue to keep up with us. If you know boxing, then you're keeping up with us. If
Yeah.
you don't know, then you're gonna learn. 154 we was just talking about. And at 147 this weekend, it's a man that they was beasting and pushing and trying to say, yo, you need to go to 154 and fight Virgil. Yo, you need to fight this guy. Yo, you need to fight that guy. Jerron Boots Ennis is up this weekend in Atlantic City, New Jersey, in a unification fight against Emmanuel Stanionis. That's
Yeah,
the move
sure.
that he needed to make.
Definitely was. That's what we said on the show plenty of times is that we was hoping he didn't chase nobody up to 54. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of work to still do at 47. Go get your legacy up, man. Get your legacy up, collect these straps, unify, try to get undisputed there too. You know what I mean? You're still young.
I got a bone to pick with him.
Yeah.
Got a bone to pick with him.
I'm out.
He's being cool on Boots right now.
Yeah.
But I got a bone to pick with him right
Yeah,
here.
I mean, he better show and prove.
I'm
That's
about to
what I'm
go
saying.
maniac. Tag me in. I'm about to go maniac on him.
That's what I'm saying. Last time we seen him, he was looking so. Shout to Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to last November, the last
I ain't
time.
talking about the complaining
Yeah,
ones.
word up.
Shout out
Word
to
up.
Boots. And the last time we saw him, we were live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
For those that know, it was crazy. Uno and Greg Hackett were going at it.
I'm asking him. Yeah. Is Boots elite or not? Yeah. Who else is elite that you feel? Tank is elite? Yeah. Bud is elite? Yeah. All right. In that moment in time, same way Ray Ford did. He not a savage neither. You know? Didn't finish his plate. I want to hear that.
You can't say that.
No, I could.
G jumped over the rail and was taking pictures with Danny Garcia and Angel Garcia, and security came, but Danny and Angel were like, that's our guy right there. He's good. They sent G back to his seat, and we kept it flowing. Shout out to G. Bless up, G. See you soon. Debo, see y'all. Vicky, see y'all in Atlantic City.
Philly crew.
We've been rocking with Boots for a minute, so with all the craziness that's going on, it's because of the expectation and the fights that we want and what we see Boots going in the sport of boxing. But we've been rocking with Boots since the Villa fight. We were in Atlantic City for that. Shout out to Fresh and Laz and Big Mo.
Yeah,
Mo went. Yeah, Mo and Fresh were in DC for when he fought Karen Part 1. When he fought Karen Part 1.
Yep.
We went to the Evanescent fight.
We
Philly went crazy at Wells.
Opened up the first boxing event at Wells Fargo.
In a lot of years.
We were there, baby.
He fixed them. He fixed everything.
And we went back for Karen Part 2.
Yeah.
Right? Boots is the welterweight IBF champion of the world. He's defending that against Stanionis, who has the BA. He got the BA. Stanionis is undefeated. This is both undefeated, too.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, what is it? Tito Trinidad and Oscar De La Hoya were undefeated welterweights.
Yeah.
Terrence Crawford
and
Spence were undefeated welterweights.
And now
Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman were undefeated welterweights when they unified.
Correct.
This is big. I like this fight, man.
Especially in the welterweight.
But let me ask, do you think this fight is getting the buzz? It doesn't seem like it is buzzing.
It don't got no.
It doesn't have no. And I mean, not saying I like the fight.
As far as the fight goes, the fight is good.
We like it on paper, but I'm just saying, as far as the fans, I don't see the excitement. It's maybe things will change next week because that is officially fight week. But I just don't really see people excited about this fight, guys. I mean,
Philadelphia is excited.
No, of course.
Yeah, I mean, I just think there hasn't been too much promotion. They had a few conferences or whatever. I think they just did something on the zone where they did the scene.
Yes, the little 24/7 today.
Yeah,
joint.
24/7 joint.
So it is hot.
I mean, Boots kind of has. Remember where Crawford was a few years ago? He was like, yo, you don't know if he can sell. He doesn't really have too much.
No, Boots can sell.
Personality, whatever. He could, but he has to sell himself more.
Fight you feel like in your career?
Yeah, I think this is a massive fight for sure. You know, especially at this weight division. You know, at one time, welterweight was the best division in boxing. You know, and I'm trying to bring that back.
Yeah.
I think he's leaving it up to the powers that be a little too much.
I mean, and Uno makes a good point, right? Because don't get me wrong, I love the humbleness of Boots, right? Those are the kind of fighters I do like.
Really
but he does make
correct.
So he makes a great point where he's not a fighter that has the fandom of a Haney, right? And I think Boots is a better fighter to me than Haney. People will argue that. Or Ryan Garcia, right? These fighters are very popular on social media.
They got pretty more popular there before they got popularity.
Correct, and that's what I'm saying.
Sport.
So Boots don't have that, but they do come out for him. We've been there, we witnessed that.
Where fighters have countries behind them, like, you know, the international fighters, a Pacquiao, the Ricky Hatton, Oscar De La Hoya, Canelo Alvarez, you know what I'm saying? Boots has the state,
he got
Philadelphia,
he
got Jersey, Pennsylvania.
Yes,
Thank you.
The city.
New Jersey rocks with him, because this is going to be a second headline. This time he's in the boardwalk called the Big Room, Gotti's Room. You know what I'm saying? New York rocks with him heavy. Absolutely. Like the East Side,
East Coast,
rock with him. You feel me? But PA, They behind their guy. Philly is behind their guy, and he has that, and that's why he's locked down right here. They did numbers for Evanescence. That was a big sell. That was a good sell. You know what I'm saying? The Karen fight also, less of a crowd than Evanescence fight, but still a shaking crowd. He's been in AC before. I want him to New York, honestly.
Well, Brooklyn?
But this bring Brooklyn Garden in another one of these. He doesn't have that buzz and all that yet, but he does. He has the star potential to be a boxing superstar.
He does,
Right?
but that's the whole point.
There's a lot of pressure on Boots to do so.
Word though, see? There it goes again.
Keep
throwing me alley-oops, man.
I'm gonna tell you a big one.
And this is what I'm saying.
If he busts ass,
hear about this nigga's potential. I want to hear about pressure. Ain't no if, nigga. Go do it.
Stanionis, when he does it,
time to go do it.
Then bring him to the Garden, bro.
All right.
And his barrios.
If he don't do it, send him back up the river.
Or whoever's next.
He better handle his
business. Norman, top rank.
And Norman just
did what?
Finished his plate, right?
Yeah,
Scrape the plate, right? Now, my man, if you
but he didn't scrape Villa? He didn't scrape Villa?
Yo, Villa was never like that, though.
Villa cooked Rashidi that was cooking him?
And where's Rashidi been?
Nowhere.
Come on, man, let's stop it. Listen, what we say.
He cooked Evanescence?
They hype these fighters up,
He cooked Evanescence?
I mean, that's tough. That was
he struggled with Karen twice.
2 times back to back?
Second fight was, but the first one is not all his fault.
It's not, no.
Wait. But what do you mean was not his fault?
It's not all his fault because he had to chase a man around. And okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
He's supposed to know how to do that.
Correct.
Well, he learned in the second fight, and he learned in the second fight that chasing this man down still ain't.
Cause he didn't have to chase him second fight. Karen was bringing it to this nigga. He couldn't
He
do nothing
what?
with it.
He was.
What you mean? He put him down.
He put him twice. Yes. So why you ain't finish your food?
Tyson Fury gets up all the time.
Tyson Fury though.
And Chukazon is Karen Chukazon.
Let me
shout to Karen.
At 147, Crawford drops Karen twice. Does he stop him?
He's stopping him after the first drop.
Igis Kavyaskis drops Terrence Crawford though, and that shit does this. Where's the rug? Lift the rug and give me the broom. Lift the rug and give me the broom.
All right. So
did Terrence Crawford not run through the Russians?
They could have.
Yes.
While Errol Spence was busting down all the top dogs, while Errol Spence was crushing the champions, Bud was having fucking firefights with Paul Stoll, with Evanescence, with Igis Kavyaskis. Yeah, he stopped him though. He fixed. He did. Also, didn't stop Paul Stoll. He didn't stop Paul Stoll.
It's okay.
But he fixed. But he won. Then it's a blueprint to this.
It is.
And John Bruce Ennis is following the blueprint to be patient.
He is though. That's what
and do what you need to do.
That's what we told him.
So I'm gonna be the fence here. I'm gonna be the fence, right? I'm gonna look at both sides. Uno definitely makes a great point, right? When we looking at fighters, of Boots' potential, they're supposed to be up there with the Javante Davis, the Shakurs, right? The big names.
That's what we're talking.
Yeah, I know.
That's what we're perception.
So we don't.
That's our perception.
Yeah. So we don't know yet, right? But to your defense, there is potential there. And does this next Saturday, does he prove it moving forward? You know what? Kukajan was just probably a bad stylistic matchup for me, and that's all it was. Yeah. Moving forward, I'm close casting everybody at 147.
He better scrape his plate.
Whether he does or he doesn't, the W is what matters. 19. And that second strap and that Ring magazine, yo, Dougie. Ring chain. That's what matters.
This is what we talking about. You see what I'm talking about, man?
You want to scrape
your plate, boy.
Okay.
I'm not, listen. I'm not saying that means a knockout. I'm not saying that means a knockout.
I want a dominant performance.
Yeah, I'm not hearing it, bro. Especially when you got Norman
still
displayed. Stanionis is tough. Let's not get it twisted. Stanionis is tough. And that's why him fixing him will mean something.
Yeah. So, Uno, what you're saying is We want Boots to be Michael Myers. But
Exactly.
He's looking more like
Show
Chucky.
the levels,
He's
man.
looking like Chucky right now.
I need to see the levels. I need to see the levels. The last two fights.
Please don't listen to him.
All I want to see is the levels, man. We know what you capable of.
Correct.
Show it, dogs. That's all.
He's been showing.
And you was talking to
30
good ones to Stanionis too, touching his belt and all that. Yeah, that's coming home.
33 victories.
Yo, no, he's
20
tough. I
now
fuck with Boots.
by way of what?
20 minutes.
Night
I fuck
swift.
with Boots. I fuck with Boots. And this is why I'm hard on Boots. Only, you know what I'm saying? Because I fuck with Boots.
Who won 33? Who won 33?
Scotty.
Yeah, one of the best players in the league in this time.
Was it James Worthy? Was it James
Nah,
Worthy?
The Worthy's was
Kareem?
43.
Was it Kareem?
42.
Kareem, yeah, Kareem.
Kareem was 33?
Yeah.
And Shaq was 34?
32 and 34.
No, Shaq was 34 in the
32 and
Lakers.
34.
He was 32
Kareem
in
was
Orlando.
33 in the Lakers. You know, he got that 33 win.
So what you're
That's
trying to
coming
say?
from 34 Shaq Diesel, man.
It's a omen.
Unification.
It's a omen.
All right.
The numbers.
That's what's up.
All right.
Numbers
And
that
listen,
lie
we
cheap.
want it to happen. And we want it to happen. Unify these belts, man.
So,
And then he become the
Good
New York.
thing.
But hold up, real quick. Brian Norman just scraped the
That's
fight.
what I'm saying.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, if Boots wins, knocks out Stanionis,
Go get the next belt, man.
Brian Norman unifying New York,
There's
or-
no time to waste.
or Brian Norman needs another fight. Because if Brian Norman needs another fight, then why don't you go fight Chukajan now? I don't think nobody in no rush to go fight Chukajan. I haven't heard of nobody challenging
You know
Chukajan.
why? Because of what he did to Boots.
Because
Word is,
See? You see?
he gonna
You
cook
see?
y'all ninjas.
You
He
see
gonna
what
cook the
you
rest
mean?
of them.
the word is this, which to me, I like this, right? We already got Boots unifying.
Yeah.
Now let's do Norman and who?
Barrios.
Barrios.
They already said top rank and PBC going to
And
work
Barrios,
together,
yeah.
and then we get the unification part.
Barrios
Undisputed.
we're chilling though. After that last fight, he almost ain't
He
making
might
out
be in
that
a
shit.
rematch though.
Yeah, he almost ain't making out
rounds.
that shit. He almost ain't
Yeah,
making out that
deservedly so.
Hell of a fight, too.
It's a rematch.
One of my
that-
favorite fights last
Yeah,
year.
it was a good fight.
Anyone that is,
But that holds up the division. That holds up the division,
It
which
does.
means
And that's why they
Brian
need to
Norman
say
is
fuck
what?
it.
You going
Skip it.
straight with Boots?
Skip it. They need to not do that rematch.
I mean, because Norman Sr. and Greg Hackett got it shaking already, you feel me?
And Hackett takes another loss.
Yeah.
Listen, man, and you're lucky I didn't know that you had such a losing record when we had that argument, bro. Because the way he was talking, and shout to Greg, man, but stop it.
Shout
man.
to
You
Greg, you heard?
better scrape this food. You better scrape the plate, man. I'm not hearing nothing.
We're going to see Greg in AC. We're going to see Greg.
yeah, yeah,
We're going
yeah.
to see you in AC this
Yeah.
weekend as well. Team Boots is in the building. Team Stanionis. It's a PBC. It's a matchroom combination.
correct.
Big shout out to what's that. That's that. I hope it's happening. Rumor is that Top Rank and PBC
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
they about
We
to-
called that too.
yeah,
Yeah, we called
they
that too.
about to get
Father
together.
Voltron.
And I can see them on Prime. I can see ESPN re-signing that. I can see with Prime and ESPN, right? That's the networks they're on. I can see them both, one of them saying, you know what, both of y'all gonna team up. Let's go. We'll take that deal. Cook up.
Yeah. So let me ask this: next Saturday, Boots Stanionis unification match. Who wins and how?
So you started. You asked me. You started.
All right. So listen, man. Look, as much as like Uno,
You got this.
no, because
You got this thing over here
Look, man.
on that
Listen,
bullshit.
real quick, man. This shit is right to the point, man. This is Farina, real quick.
I love
Boots by stoppage, man. It'll be tough for 3-4 rounds, but Boots got too much tools in the toolbox for Stanionis, and he eventually stops him late or wins a clear unanimous decision. Unification champion Boots, and looks to go
You're
undisputed.
not gonna be saying, damn, but you know, I'm seeing some things, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna see things.
Yeah, okay, see.
He's gonna exploit the weaknesses, some of the weaknesses that Boots does have defensively, but Boots is just overall just a better skilled fighter, and he's gonna outwork Stanionis.
Boots doesn't have no real big defensive flaws. What he has is the fact that, like, snap back into it, brother. If he don't feel your power, he sees that you ain't doing nothing, then he's gonna run through you. He's gonna stand with you, and he's gonna fight you. And Boots is gonna do that. I'm picking Boots by the decision victory, dominant. How he drops him 2 or 3 times. Stanionis gets up and holds it down. New unified champion. Bring whoever and bring it to New York.
Yeah, I'm going Boots too. And he better stop him. That's what I'm saying. You better hurt him. Hurt him.
BA.
Stop him or hurt him. You know how I go though. Either one.
That's what it is. That's what's happening in Atlantic City, Four Corners. See y'all there. 15 rounds of boxing for the heavyweight championship of the world. Shout out to Mo.